Today, on this episode of Swamp Stories, we are talking about TV shows in the 2010s and their influence with Dylan, who is me, Zoe, and Adam.
Hello, I'm Adam.
Hello, I'm Zoe. Supernatural came out in 2005, lasting 15 seasons, ending in 2020. Doctor Who, specifically New Who, came out in 2005, following the 9th through 13th Doctors. BBC Sherlock debuted in 2010, lasting 4 seasons until 2017.
Well, none of us have actually seen BBC Sherlock. I guess we
Wait,
can
have I?
talk a little
Let me
bit
look
about
it up.
So, Adam, what do
Yeah?
you think, the whole New Who, ninth...
I've seen a tiny bit of BBC show. I'm
Ninth-
talking maybe 1 or 2 episodes.
ninth
anyways.
to 13th Doctor.
The Doctor Who, I've seen a couple episodes. I know they use the TARDIS to go places, and then the Daleks are one of the antagonists.
Yeah, pretty much they
I remember
kill
the
everything that isn't a
Daleks.
Dalek.
Destroy all humans.
Oh,
They get a little
Exterminate.
political.
Exterminate.
They get very political. I
mean,
don't know if I would
That's
say
crazy.
that.
I would say that.
But
A question, are the Daleks far left or far right?
Oh,
they're far nothing. They just kill everything.
They're
that isn't
far
Dalek.
up.
they're just Daleks.
Yeah, they're just all.
Alright.
But Doctor Who came back in 2005,
Mm-hmm.
most likely because of the decreasing ratings back in the 80s and 90s, and the movie that came out with the Eighth Doctor. At
There
least
was
I'm
a
pretty sure
movie?
I'm pretty sure it was with the Eighth Doctor. Because I don't think they had enough money for an actual show. But the Ninth Doctor actually only had 1 season because of conflicts with the writers.
Christopher Eccleston did not like being on that show.
No, he did not have a good time. And
Was
David
that the
Tennant-
Doctor?
That was the 9th Doctor.
yeah, David
I'm gonna look
Tennant
up a picture
through
of this guy.
the 13th Doctor, who was
Jodie Whittaker.
Jodie Whittaker. How do you know that? Do you have
I've
it
seen
pulled up?
Doctor Who.
Oh, okay, good. And Supernatural, which is another TV show we're going to be talking about, also came out in 2005, like Zoe said.
Yeah.
And it's about, what do you think Supernatural is about, even though
We
sort of
told
only
you a little
already told you.
about Supernatural, but what?
There's a guy who has an overly deep voice. And then I'm pretty sure they, hunt demons or something like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
So, Sam and Dean Winchester are 2 brothers, right? And they hunt demons on a task to go find their father. And they eventually find their father.
At the end of season 1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who...
Oh, wait,
spoiler,
hold on,
by
wait.
the way.
Spoiler warning.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning.
If you haven't seen it and you want to watch it, and skip to
John
sometime.
Winchester, who technically dies, right? I want to say technically because he sort of comes back and saves Sam and Dean.
what the heck?
With Azazel and all that stuff, yellow eyes. So it turns out, quote unquote, yellow eyes, which I actually hate that name. I'd rather call him Azazel.
Yeah.
'cause that's his actual name. Had turned out to basically curse Sam
Yes.
from the start,
Mhm.
because he bled on him when he was only a couple 6 months old.
So the boys' sort of backstory is their dad got into monster hunting because their mother was killed by a demon, and
Okay.
over Sam Winchester's, when he was 8 months old, his crib, and then he gets into demon hunting, John Winchester, and they travel the world hunting all sorts of monsters.
Okay.
World being the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go to the UK at some point.
Yeah, but to get bones.
Bones.
So that happens, and they eventually kill Azazel, who was Yellow Eyes, who bled on Sam
who's
and kind of
Azazel?
gave him demon blood.
Blood powers.
Demon blood powers, which eventually
Power.
led into a
Searching
demon
something.
called Ruby, finding Sam and giving him demon blood so that he can have these powers and exorcise demons with his mind, pretty much.
Okay.
Which that eventually Ruby had groomed him pretty much into killing this super powerful demon named Lilith.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
the
Okay.
reason they had to kill this, Sam thought he had to kill this demon was because these seals had been breaking in heaven and
So-
stuff like that.
As of season 3, season 4, so Dean Winchester dies. He sold his soul to bring Sam Winchester back to life. Whoa. There's a lot of context you're missing there. Once Dean Winchester comes back, it's because an
Why
angel...
does he come back? How does he come back?
I was about to say, Adam!
Sorry.
That's gonna be real loud, sorry.
Oh, it was. Flashed red.
So, an angel drags him out of hell, and basically, he's like, oh, the first of, 666 seals, because they love 666, was broken by sending an innocent soul to hell. It's holy yappery. There's... And this is just, the first 5 seasons. It goes on for 10 more after that.
Okay.
And this angel is named Castiel.
Yeah, the best.
I don't know who
The
that
best of the best. The best seraph ever.
Well, Dylan knows who Castiel is.
Oh, I know who Castiel is. So he's the one that grips Dean tight and raises him from perdition, which is down under, where the fiery pits are.
Mm-hmm.
And
from that point on,
yeah,
bromance.
Oh God. So
No,
with
Dean.
Castiel and Dean and Sam, now official characters, that also brings in the rise of fandom culture and fandoms and Tumblr and stuff like that, and fan fiction, which actually comes into life from
in the show.
they
talk about it in the show, Adam. Isn't that crazy?
Whoa, no
Whoa.
way.
They talk about shipping wars and parody.
Oh God.
Mhm.
It's amazing, Adam.
This-
They have a Scooby-Doo crossover, Adam.
Shut up. So this
I
one,
love Scooby-Doo.
so this one
Scooby-Doo's great.
website, which is technically an archive, it was completely founded off of Supernatural and people wanting to post their fics without any judgment. But we won't get too into that.
And now
So-
AO3 is the biggest fan fiction site
Of all
ever.
Never used it.
And so I wouldn't have expected you to, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
And so that also brings in Tumblr and fandom crossovers,
And Super Hula.
which was really, really popular in the 2010s. Even though none of the shows have anything in common except for them running at about the same time. And especially with Tumblr, because people really, really liked Super Wholock, which is Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock, the BBC version.
You know about fan art and fan fiction.
Yes, I do know what those are.
So they took that to an extreme. They made their own fan fiction site. So Tumblr is a place.
This is a website, an art website.
An art website that tends to
Yeah.
be the home of a lot of fandoms. When Super Hulac came about, you could not escape these fandoms. You could not escape Dean Winchester, Castiel.
Oh, wait, I don't know if this is, there was also something on Tumblr called the Mishapocalypse.
I was going to talk about
Which
that.
includes Misha Collins, who was the actor for Castiel. And the Mishapocalypse was pretty much just photoshopping this horrid picture of Misha onto various different stock images and random funny images that you could think of.
And it blew up so much outside of the Supernatural fandom because of Super Hulac.
Another thing about, Doctor Who, Supernatural, Sherlock is definitely shipping. Shipping was a very massive thing. Supernatural with Destiel and Doctor Who with 10th Doctor and Rose and Sherlock with
Sherlock and Watson.
oh God. But that concludes this episode of Swamp Stories. Thanks for listening.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Be sure to like and subscribe. Watch
Sure-
Supernatural.
Yeah, please watch Supernatural
Okay, I've
and
been-
Doctor Who.
I've been
They're
dying
both
to mention
great
this.
shows.
So I looked up a picture of the 9th Doctor. He kind of looks like Chester Bennington.
I don't know who that is.
It's the lead singer for Linkin Park, who is now dead.
But anyway, thanks for watching. Please
I had to
be sure. Can you shut up, Adam?
Okay, sorry.
Be sure to listen to other episodes if you're interested with this one. I can't guarantee that they'll be as good as this one since it's so wonderful.
Or we just yab.
Yeah, where we just yap. But thanks and bye.
Bye.
But